Welcome to my world. Welcome to my mornings after. Will you walk along with me? Will you walk along with me? Welcome to my fears. Climb inside behind these tears.
Many of those heroes are now sick and feel betrayed. Why were health risks downplayed? Why hasn't more been done to provide medical care? If they have been forgotten, what will happen the next time disaster strikes?
When you hear that you have cancer and you have a giant mass and stage 3 lymphoma, you know it's not good.
The 40-year-old detective and father of 2 recently got the diagnosis Ground Zero workers fear the most. Exposure to the type of chemicals found at the site have been linked to cancer, and increasing numbers of cases are appearing among the workers.
Just a devil's brew of stuff in the air.
You had dioxins and furans.
400,000 pounds of asbestos.
Thousands of pounds of lead.
125,000 gallons of burning Con Ed transformer oils.
PCBs, radioactive material.
91,000 liters of burning jet fuel with benzene in it.
Thousands of pounds of mercury. The material that was present in the air, highly corrosive.
As caustic as oven cleaner, possibly as caustic as drain cleaner.
We're proud of what we did. Nothing would have stopped us, and nothing's going to stop us from doing it again. You know, there's certain things that you decide in your life what's worth it and what's not worth it. Working at Ground Zero was worth it. Was worth it whatever comes.
James Zadroga is one of a half-dozen workers whose deaths have been linked to their service after 9/11. Their families are determined that their sacrifice will not be forgotten.
I'm the father of James Zadroga, who was my son, but mostly he was my best friend. Jimmy worked 13 years with the New York City Police Department. On 9/11, he arrived home. He told his wife, who was 7 months pregnant with a child, that he had to return to work. James stated to me many times that was one of the hardest things he could ever do. He would drive down the driveway with his wife that was 7 months pregnant, kneeling and crying for him to stay home. But he told her it was his job and he had to go, and he could never live with himself if he didn't.
Thank you. I thank my colleagues, all 71 of my colleagues that have sponsored the John Zadroga Health and Compensation Act. And I thank all of you for traveling here to raise the awareness of members of Congress and to get more co-sponsors on this important and vital legislation. And I thank my good friend John Feel. 6.5 years ago, shortly after that tragic event, John came to the first event that we had for the heroes, and he has been persistent and worked hard and started the FealGoodFoundation, and I thank him for his extraordinary leadership in trying to help others to get health care to everyone who is sick because of the deadly fumes, and monitoring to everyone, including school children and residents who were exposed to the deadly toxins. We need roughly 200, and our bill would make this program permanent so that the health care would be there throughout their lives, should they develop cancers later on, should there be other illnesses. We know that we lost 3,000 lives on 9/11. But thousands more lost their health. And many of these thousands are becoming sick as we speak today. Men and women who were well after 9/11 have become sick because of what the deadly toxins that pulverize glass, cement, and everything in their lungs. It's now beginning to affect them. So we have to be there, not just on day one like they were there for us. We have to be for them every single day for the rest of their lives.
Welcome to my world. Welcome to my mornings after. Will you walk along with me? Will you walk along with me? Welcome to my fears. Climb inside behind these tears. Will you walk along with me? Will you walk along with me? 'Cause you said you'd never forget. You said you'd always remember. You swore you'd never forget. You swore you'd always remember. And you said you'd never forget. And you swore you'd always remember. And you said you'd never forget. You swore you'd always remember.